Okay, so there's this issue that's popped up. Everyone's talking about the 500 kwacha. They shouldn't have brought it out. But I know why they say that. So a lot of people who are in that category, they don't understand a few things here that's going on. I want to break down three things why I think the 500 kwacha note is actually a good idea. If if you've been running a business in Zambia for a while, and if you've gone across the country, you just haven't been in the city, right? You've gone across the country, and you understand how business and things work here. There's one thing that everyone should still be aware of. Okay, so Zambia is still a cash economy, right? So, being a cash economy, a lot of transactions happen in cash. So, what people need to really ask themselves is Zambia a credit economy or a cash economy? You will realize that Zambia is still a cash economy, and a lot of transactions day to day happen in cash still. Okay, so why do I say this? So, for example, these are just a few of them, and some of these I've dealt with myself. Car sales. When people buy cars, normally they also handle these transactions in cash. Why does that happen? Normally, when you're doing, for example, a car sale, you don't want to wait for clearing time for a bank for half a day or so before the seller gives you the keys for the cars. You want to just transact there and then you get your car and then you leave. A lot of these car transactions still happen in cash. And also low value residential properties also happen in cash as well. And then also on the construction side as well, when we look at aggregates, blocks, even roofing sheets, cement, all those things happen in cash. So having a bigger denomination, it helps in that factor. And then another thing people need to realize is that when you look at the currency family, like they've shown here, right? The 200 and 500 kwacha, these are high, they're stated in the high category, and these are going to be used as a store of value. So you're not really expected to be using these notes on simple day-to-day transactions. Those you'll still be doing with your hundreds, 50s, 20s, etc. So nothing really changes in that aspect. And then the other point that a lot of people also try to bring up is that the value the value it shows that the value of the kwacha has eroded. So I was just also checking yesterday. So the euro also initially, when they did their notes, they also had a 500 euro note, a 200 euro note. And what does that say about their economies, right? If your biggest fear at the moment is inflation, I have a quick solution for you. All you need to do is go to any bank, open up a dollar account. So all your savings and money, change them and put them in dollars. There, inflation of the kwacha sorted for you. And another thing why I wouldn't fear inflation so much at the moment is, I don't know if you've been following this, but if you look back mid last year towards end of the year, if we go to the Bank of Zambia site and then we look at the results on the bonds. So this was for August, right? You'll notice one thing here, right? You'll notice, and this is another thing, you'll notice, like, look at this. Look at the 10-year and the 15-year bonds. The Bank of Zambia only wanted 240 here and 190 here, but look at how much was invested. Okay, this was almost like 3 times the amount, 2.5 times the amount. And this just shows you that investors have a very positive outlook on the growth of Zambia in the next 10 to 15 years. And you see, even here again, it shot up just from from October, just from August, there's been a huge influx in purchasing of bonds, the long-term bonds. And the reason is that people believe this is a good place to invest. And if a lot of people, foreigners, are believing our country is safe and they're willing to lock up their money for 15 plus years here, what does that really tell you about the inflation? Yeah, so in summary, the 500 kwacha note shouldn't cause fear or panic to anyone. And Zambia still being a cash economy, it will help sort out and ease out those larger transactions that happen on a day-to-day basis. So the 500 kwacha, don't worry about it. It's a good thing. It's a good thing.